This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Empire Fight Store. Today I'm very lucky, joined by Michael McKinson. So, Michael, what have you been up to then, mate? How's your day been?
It's been good train this morning. Uh, but yeah, it's been quite a quiet Sunday. Quite a quiet Sunday, but can't complain. I've got a great massive fight coming up. I'm happy. Very focused, and yeah, just can't wait.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You must be very excited. Have you not had loads of messages for interviews or anything like that, though? I was quite
Yeah,
surprised you replied so quick.
yeah. No, I've had quite a lot. That's why I put that thing on my story. Like, I'm only really gonna have one day a week where I'm gonna do stuff like this, just so I can keep things organised and not even going to do a lot. Probably five or six. We got 5 or 6 today, and that'll be it.
Oh, that's quite a lot, 5 or 6. I'm on the first one, or are there a few more before me?
You're the third.
Third one. Oh, okay. I have to get this out quick then. So,
Yeah.
before we talk about the kind of the Virgil Ortiz fight, well, if you go back to Gibraltar when you beat Chris Congo, how's the kind of life
Yeah.
changed since that win?
I'm a lot more well known since then. Like, especially even in my hometown, to be honest. Um, Obviously beat Chris Congo, signed with Matchroom, managed to fight in Eddie's back garden at fight camp. Like, life's been good. Even more motivation for me since beating Chris Congo. So yeah, I've had my life now compared to what it was 12 months ago, completely different.
Yeah, being so much in boxing must be quite nice. And if we just talk about obviously the Virgil Ortiz fight, you've gone into a lot of fights recently. Maybe not the one at Eddie's back garden, but definitely the Chris Congo fight and a few fights
Yeah.
before that. You got into them being in the underdog. You're going to this fight underdog. I guess that's kind of good for you because it must feel a bit odd to be the favourite.
Tell you what, when I fought Premysl Ranowski, I was the favourite. And it was like strange going into the fight the favourite where people expected me to win. Do you know what I mean? So I prefer the underdog, being the underdog. It makes me perform better. It makes me raise my game, and yeah, like, good things happen when I'm the underdog. So I'm very excited for March 19th. I'll get to go out, and I've got the opportunity to change my future, not just change my life, change my future. So yeah, I'm going to take it with both hands, and I really do believe I can go out there and shock the world, and I really do believe that I can be victorious against Vergil Ortiz. He's a great fighter. He hasn't put really a foot wrong, but I know I'm a special fighter, and I know I can cause anyone problems in the world. So all smiles from me, very focused. 10 weeks left, ages. Get my work done, and then we go to America and shock the world.
Have you trained out or boxed out in America before, or will be the first time going over boxing wise?
2019, I packed my bags and I flew out to Philadelphia and New Jersey to train on my own, going into hostile gyms on my own. So yeah, I'm used to that hostility, and I'm used to not having it my own way and being in uncomfortable environments. So I know I've never fought out there, but I've trained out there. But I know going to wherever this fight's going to be, if it's going to be in California or Texas or wherever it's going to be hostile. But I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. It'll make me perform a lot better.
And why do you think Virgil picked you for this fight as an opponent? I know he was kind of meant to fight Dev Avanesio, as I believe his manager kind of turned that one down. Why do you think he picked you as an opponent for this fight?
He's the top guys that got a new trainer. He's got a new team, I heard. And the top guys at welterweight are all southpaws. He needs that southpaw experience. I'm a southpaw. Avanestion's not a southpaw. So if you want to look at the likes of Spence, the Crawfords, Boots Ennis, people like that, the top guys at welterweight are southpaws. So they've obviously looked and seen this McKinson's high in the WBO rankings, but he's only got two knockouts. They will be naive to think he's only got 2 knockouts. Virgil will walk straight through him, but at least he'll have that southpaw experience. That's how they've picked me. That's why they've picked me. But you know what? They're in for a shock. They really are. But not just them. The whole world's in for a shock. And Um, I know I'm a big underdog. I know there's going to be a lot of people that favour him to beat me, and I knew when the fight was going to get announced, I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to say Virgil Ortiz is going to knock McKinson out in 3-4 rounds. But since the fight's been announced, the actual support and the credit that I've been getting since it's been announced weren't expecting that. And really, the only people that are saying, "Oh, Ortiz walked through McKinson in a couple of rounds," are really the uneducated boxing fans, Americans. Really, even the American fans that are favouring Ortiz, but the ones that have researched it are actually saying it's not a walk in the park because they've researched who I am and researched what I can do. So it's not a walk in the park for him. He's in for problem times 1,000. I'm going to be the best version of problem I ever have been, and yeah, I'm going to cause an upset. I know I am.
And when you go over there in fight week, you're going to kind of play into the underdog role, kind of act like you're kind of there, it's all new, but then in the ring, you're going to really show it. You're going to play into that at all?
The world are there, the world are going to be watching Virgil Ortiz, not Michael McKinson. Do you know what I mean? I'm going there, really with nothing to lose. I've got my own, but everyone's expecting Ortiz to beat me. But that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I really do believe I can pull this off. Virgil Ortiz has never boxed anyone unbeaten, which means he's never boxed anyone as hungry as I am. He's never boxed anyone as fresh as I am. And he's never boxed anyone with as much pride as I've got. So yeah, Michael McKinson, is a whole new test for Virgil Ortiz. Forget about McKinson jumping up levels and McKinson's this is a huge test for McKinson. Everyone knows that, but this is a massive test for Virgil Ortiz. Believe you me.
Do you just go back to the reason why kind of the fight came around? Do you think, obviously, I think it was after his last fight, he was kind of calling out Terence Crawford. I think Terence is in the crowd. You've obviously got the WBO global belt, and obviously that'll make him higher in rankings if he won the belt, fight Terence Crawford. That's probably one of the reasons as well. Supposedly, you get past him. What next for you?
Firstly, it won't be a surprise me getting past him. Not surprisingly, I know I can get past him. I know I can pull this off. And what's next for me? I don't really look past Ortiz purely because this is my lottery ticket. Beating Virgil Ortiz is my lottery ticket. I'm seeing this as my world title fight. So when I get past him, I'll be number one by the WBO. I'll take his number one spot. Then I'm the man. I'm the man over here then. Do you know what I mean? There'll be no dispute on who's UK's best welterweight, firstly. I'll be knocking on the door for a world title fight, if not having a world title fight, surely. I'd like to bring a homecoming back to my city of Portsmouth because I've not fought in Portsmouth since 2017. I'd love to fight on Fratton Park, but all of that can wait. I've got a serious job to get done first. And that's all I'm thinking about March 19th. I'm not thinking about March 20th. I'm not thinking about March 21st. Eyes are on the prize. March 19th, I'm going to go there and change my future. And in all seriousness, I know I can do this. I really do.
Obviously, you're the Brit going out into America, going across the pond. Did this worry you at all? Because if you have your style, you're kind of quite an awkward fighter. Does that worry you at all with judges out there at all? Because obviously he's the guy who's bringing all the fans in.
No, because you'll have millions of people knowing what's what. Do you know what I mean? That was like when I went to Gibraltar fighting a guy, Chris Congo, whose manager was Dillian White, on a Dillian White card. And you'd seen a few bad decisions on big cards beforehand. People were saying that, but I went in with the mentality the whole world's going to watch. Do you know what I mean? The whole world will know. If there's any bad decision, the whole world is going to see it. And I went to Gibraltar and it was a fair scorecard. 2 scorecards was a lot closer than what the fight actually was. But me being the B side, I'll take that. I'll take them close scorecards, you know. we'll just see how it pans out. I know I've got a huge mountain to climb, but I know I can do it. I really do.
And just one more point, just on the fight. Virgil Ortiz has left Robert Garcia, and now he's supposedly, the rumors are, it hasn't been officially announced that he's moved to Eddie Reynoso. What do you kind of make of all of that so soon? Because soon towards the fight.
Yeah. Oh, Eddie Reynoso's best trainer in the world, isn't he? But I don't really look into that much, to be honest. Like, I've been with the same trainer my whole life. Like, I've never swapped and changed trainers and had to adapt to a new trainer. I've been with my trainer since birth. Do you know what I mean? So I focus more on myself than my opponent. As long as I can do as I'm told, get my work done, that's all that matters. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really look into what Virgil's doing or any opponent before Virgil. I don't look into it that much. He's obviously changed his trainer. He wants to feel his new trainer out and have a warm-up fight. Let him. I'm ready to cause all sorts of problems, and I'm excited to do it.
Well, Michael, I can't wait to watch the fight. I'll be waking up. Obviously, the new DAZN app, you didn't have to wake up to watch it, but I think for this one, you just watch in the morning without any spoilers, thumbnails, the time.
Sure.
But for this one, I probably will wake up and watch it. Best of luck. I'm sure we'll catch up after the fight, but where can people find you on social media, Instagram, Twitter, any sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, just big shout out to all my sponsors. They know who they are. I don't want to reel them off right now because I'll probably forget a few. But my sponsors have really got behind me, which they always have. I'm very blessed to be in the position I am. I haven't had to work for 4 years now. So I get to focus fully on my dream. And the team behind the dream is what makes it all happen. And a big shout out to my sponsors. Big shout out to my city for showing me the love, and even the boxing community. I know I've got a huge challenge ahead of me, but I'm smiling. I know I can do it, and I know I'm going to prove everyone wrong. So, I'm happy.
Well, Michael, I can't wait to watch it. Best of luck. I'm sure we'll catch up soon. Thanks for your time.